Hello folks, welcome back to Westeros. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna address a couple of issues. First one of them is just lack of workers, so we need to start a new city. And I think that will be a good spot on this site in here. So what we have, there was something here on the map before. So as you see, it's actually quite good spot, nice view for the bay. So that was, ages ago. That was like old castle we have in here. So I'm gonna keep it. And let's just say the city, the town, was built around the castle and just grows and grows and grows to something more. And we're gonna address this today. So let's just have a look. Quick view what we accomplished so far. So a small place in here, a slightly bigger town. Last episode I added this waterfront. I changed the waterfront. We have our Apple Cross community on this side, a small community, couple of places that they're using as a fishing port. Because it's really important for this region. And today we're gonna have something more in here. So what I was thinking, what was happening with this region? So I would say this road layout, I need to change it. And the reason for it, in old days, that was probably the main drag to the castle. So we're gonna have this one today just now. Yes, and that was in there. And now we can connect this. Let's just connect this one first. We can connect those roads. So that was there. Okay, there we go. So this is main road coming into the castle. So what I will try to do, I'm gonna change this for now to this road. So let's just say that's our main road coming in. Let's just leave it like that. In fact, I'm gonna change it to this one. There we go. That's slightly better. And I think we need to change this to something different, but not for now. So the first thing we need to do, we need to establish our city. So that was the main point of this city, and the city just grows and grows around the castle. So all I need to do just now, I'm trying to stay with those roads. Let me just double check one thing. Yes, I'm probably gonna stay with those roads within the city. Let me just remove that. And let's just say that was part of the castle. So there was like probably road like that. And then you have extension of those roads more and more. Like this way. There was maybe a connection there. Like that. Yeah, I think that will be a good solution. So main road coming in and coming out, and then our city just grow around this road. There was no straight lines at those times, just all depends what was possible to build. It won't be easy to fill that in, I know that, but at the same time I actually don't mind. Like, that will be quite interesting to do. So let's just go for that road, couple of junctions, just to have something different. I think we need a connection there. Straight line? No. Okay. And possible, I need to introduce one thing. See, later on, see the trains that coming in here, that was added later on, and I need to use something to save that space for future. And I think I'm gonna use... Do I want to use train tracks for that straight away? Maybe. Not this one. Maybe for now there won't be any station, anything like that, but the train came in later on in here, and maybe like to this spot. So let's just remove you. Usually with trains you don't do a lot of lines that are not straight, but let me just see what I can do for that. That will be actually quite good place to use our tool. Come on, this one. And let's just increase. Yeah, that will be it. So now all we need to do is just remove this part. And the road guidelines. Oh, I don't like that, but there is a solution for it, because we have our tool. Oh, that will be so much nicer. Of course we're gonna remove that, that's not gonna stay there, no chance. All I needed was just a connection here. I don't know how this connection gonna look like, but at least we have that. Of course, that's something that you're gonna have. Why there's so reflection? But that was something that was added later on. We're gonna get back to it, but not now. I would like to have you there. Anyway, so let's just try to do this part, and train station will be this one, because I would like to have you there. And can I have this connection done? Yes. The one thing we need to do, I would like to take this to the end of that road. Yes. And what we will do now, we're gonna switch you off, so you're never gonna work, at least for now. There will be something here, but that will be later on. So let's just see what we have in our place. So we can stay with our road connection, like this one. So as I said, those roads were here way before station was built. Unfortunately, see, within I was watching a stream yesterday. The one thing, we can have you like that. Yeah, that will be good. And now we can have a couple of connections in here. So this part of the city was changed to a bit modern part. And let's just add a couple of more roads. That would be a nice place for a park. Okay, we need something in here as well. Okay, so that's our city. And then we're gonna start adding things from this side to this side. So maybe that was never part of the plan, like that. Yeah. And what we could do, let's just change those roads to something newer. And this time Can I actually try to do something? UK village. I would like to use this. And the reason for it, I would like to see how they actually grow. So if there's any house I would like to have, not from those ones, that's absolutely no chance. Detached. I just want to see if it's actually working, and then of course we're gonna have more. So we have some level 1 commercial, level 1, level 5, so a couple of houses in here. And what I would like to do, I would like to have like a part of it. So let's just go for this part. I would like to see how it's actually working. If it's working in our favor. And if that's the case, how many people will be actually moving in using this theme? And if it's working well, I mean, no, that's something that was here first. Okay. And then where would you have commercial? So probably, you know, that will be the spot for it will be here. So that's the commercial part. And we're gonna leave it for now, and all the rest will be residential. And I would like to see what I will do is I would like to do that. Okay, I press pause. And let's just see our district. So no there, nothing on this side, nothing on this side, nothing there, and probably nothing there. And now just have a look. I don't want anything as a tiny house, so no for those ones. So anything like a 1 by 1. Did I miss anything? Yes, couple of there. This one. I would like to remove those ones. So anything that is odd in shape, I just don't really like if I'm gonna have them. Let's just remove all of these. From this place, as that will be too noisy in the future anyway. So of course, what you gonna have in here? So the first thing it's missing will be our dev car, and if you have this place in here, that will be like a, if you can say that, I would say that will be prime spot for church as well. Well, I know it's already exists, so let me just pick one of them. Sorry, this tool.
Hi everybody, this is Carolyn Shine. You might have noticed that
And we're gonna copy paste that. So when you have city like that, that's a big castle. So I think the church should be close to it. So probably like looking at the road, like in there. Yeah, that will be a good spot. Of course, we're gonna move you, but you're gonna be there, and with that height. Oh, that's a good spot. Why there is no road access? Let's just check that. So again, getting back to the dev car, I would like to have you there and there. Can I have more than those two? So that's place there, and we're gonna have you like that. The overlapping a bit, but from that distance you're not gonna see that anyway. And yeah, that will be a good spot, just in case if we have any houses in there. Okay, what about our health car? Probably this one will be actually good. Or this one. So that came later on, like in here. Yes. Let's just do that part. So we have cleaning there. What about a fire station? I think the old one could look quite good. And again, that will be probably somewhere on the main drag. So like in there will be probably a good spot. Maybe in here. Yeah, that will be quite good. The only thing we need is just to lower this down a bit. Okay. Of course, we're gonna need our primary school. Quite like this one. We can have a couple of them. So the first one was built next to the church, and the next one was built in here when our city started growing. So let's just say, I mean, this spot is good. Okay. I don't know about high school, but this police station will be actually quite good to have. And again, I would say that will be a good spot to have you there. and I will let it go. Of course, as always. We need to do something with water. No angles, no road guidelines. Okay, so let me just put some water pipes and I get back to you in a second. So everything should be ready now. We have all the necessary services in place, and let's just see how our city gonna look like. We have no population at the moment. We have UK village team. If it's gonna work, I have a couple of more I would like to use just to stay a bit more with the script. So let me just go to time lapse, and I will see you when it's all good to go. And let's just see, we have 5,200 population, so let's just see how it's gonna end up for us. See you in a bit.
Did you guys know there's different types of vegans? There's junk food vegans who eat like guacamole and chips and popcorn and soy mochachokas. And then there's whole food vegans who won't even peel stuff most of the time. What do they do with the knuckle part of a celery stalk? Swallow it with a glass of water? Oh well, at least they don't need to worry about eating a whole chicken. I don't even know if that's possible. This is Carolyn Shine, and you're listening to Shoreline Radio.
So welcome back to the live game. As you see, our small Lochcaron city, we have 1100 people. We need probably about at least double that to increase employment in our region. But what I will try to do just now, I'm gonna increase the size of it to this part. And then we can see if we can add anything more. So let me just add a couple of more pipes with you. And what I'm thinking, it will be a probably good time to think about about using our trains. There we go. So for our station, what I did, I left this part in here and we're gonna use it now. I would like to have some parking in there, so for that I think I'm gonna go for this road. Yeah, I would say that will be good size.
Sunny days, starry nights.
But how are we gonna go in there?
And you're listening to Shoreline Radio.
What about this size? I would say that's touched too big, but let's just see if I can do anything for that. Oh my goodness me. So let's just remove a couple of trees from here and from this side as well. And what I will try to do, I'll try to move this spot there. Can I move? It's probably gonna destroy a couple of houses, but I actually don't mind. I don't need that node there. No, this tool, and the reason for it will be just easier to move it to the best position. I would say that will be the one. And now what we can do, we can add our road like this way, and if we move it slightly, we could have, let's just move those trees, and we're gonna move those ones. Oh my goodness. And the only thing is, I would like to see if this parking will be used from both sides. So let me just do one thing. I'm gonna add this spot. And this one. I would say probably a couple of electric ones on one side. Like there. Actually, and maybe the single one will be better. And how to remove that? Let's just go for buildings again. Yeah. Okay. And now all we need to do is just add this connection there. I'm actually wondering if they're gonna use it from this side to this side. Okay, and same we can have a connection there. That will be fine. Okay, and if that's the case, let's just switch that on. Everyone loves that. That's fine. So that should give us some movement if we have this connected. So let me just double check this connection because it's not done, and we need to change this, of course, because it's getting too much traffic. So let's just pause this for a second. And I think I would like to have you like there. Let me just check one thing. Okay, after we break what we have in here, I think we're getting somewhere with the style for this this region. I think I need to change that road. It's why there's so many cars in here. Probably the parking space, but what we need to do now is probably some detailing for all the things we have. Show you what I have just now. So what we have entrance. That's like a new part of the city just to tackle with all the garbage we have in here. I don't like the chimneys in here. Let me just check one thing. Can I actually remove them? Because that will be... So what about this part? Bars, okay, so we have everything excluding the chimneys. Okay, that's fine, fair enough. So what we have in here, we have I would say the main part We have the old castle in there. Two churches. That was the small one. It's like a chapel for our cemetery. That's the main church in town. And as you see, my intention was that was the main road coming into the city. And as you see, we have, I think we achieved that. It looks really nice, and if you go and look that way, that looks actually alright. And then you have this part in here. What I did, I use natural reserve gate and a couple of bits and pieces for our castle, just to make it more attractive to people. What I did, I just add a couple of attractions in here. There is another one in there. It's actually quite popular, which is good. That was the main thing for it. We have our cannon in here, which is looking really good. Point of view. And what I also did, I didn't notice this one. Can I move it? Yes. Sorry, I just noticed that. I added, a couple of stairs in here, and we have like a small car park as well in here, which is fine. That's quick save, which is fine. So this part of the city is like an old town. Then we have this part in here. So that was put in place a long time ago. So we have our train station, some car space, and I added a couple of things just to make it looks a bit nicer. Some place to sit, which is fine. There we go. But that's the old town. So what we're gonna do for the new town? What I was thinking about adding a new district on this side, and this one will be slightly newer in its look. So let me just go into that. And our train tracks, it's actually division between those two. So I'm gonna use this part in here, and what we're gonna use, let's just go for east. Why not? But what I'm trying to do in here, I will have a couple of themes. So I would like to have something different. So let's just go for that. And maybe a bit of this. Show you how it's gonna look like. It's gonna look slightly different than this part, which that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve. Let me just put a school in place. I will say that will be good point in here to have like a primary school. Let's just add a small park, small playground in there. It's overlapping a bit, but it's actually fine. That's exactly what I want to see. Then we need to do something about the road, and I actually quite like this one. I think I'm gonna stay with this. Let's just do this. So that's our main, let's just say main road. In fact, I think this one, yeah, that will be the main road we're gonna have in here. And this will be the rest of it. Oh my goodness me. Why it happened there, don't know, but we're gonna change it. There we go. Slightly nicer. So again, this road, it's going there. That will be our main road. It's slightly wider, that's why I want to use it as a main, maybe not entrance, but like as a main road through the city. There we go. And this smaller one will be used in there. So if that's the case, watering, I make sure that it's done. And so let's just add a couple of places in here. So there. So whatever's gonna happen in here, oh sorry, not there. Whatever's gonna happen in there, that will be only the ones we've selected again with our theme. So I would like to see how we're gonna end up this time. And I think I'm gonna leave all the bits outside free, so only the bigger plots, like 2x2, that's the minimum. If there's anything smaller, that's a no-go for me. I mean, at least in this city. Nothing there. Nothing there. Thinking about this, maybe yes. And in here we're gonna have some commercial. Same like in here. And that will give us a boost. So let me just stop this for a second and I get back to you with the tile maps. So when this part is done, all we need to do now is I'm gonna use move it. Let me just select a couple of trees. I will say this part will be actually quite good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select a couple of bushes, copy them, and then see the backyard. We're gonna add a couple of trees in there, and I will show you what changes and what effect it's gonna have on those buildings. Maybe a couple there and a couple more there. Oh, I missed this part. And for this place, I think I'm gonna use City Park and the actual gate like there, and we can actually use park around the school, because that will have a nice positive effect. Just attach I would like to have it as a well-maintained park, so this connection and this one. The only thing I would like to change is probably position of this gate. Oh, there we go. Actually, can I have you there? Yes. That will be probably a touch nicer. And what I would like to have as well, I would like to have kind of a separation from the street. Now we'll go there, and that will be like a park, but at the same time it's a place that children could go and just enjoy their time. That's much better. Can I change this a bit? This attach, and that should go there. Yeah, that looks much better, and we can add this and this, but then couple of flowers, and I want 1 and 2, and that's it. Nothing more. Just a nice touch within the city. I don't even need a name for it. I just want to have it as a placeholder. That looks much better. That looks much better now. So what we have passenger station. Here we have this like a newer part of town. I mean newer, it's just different than this one in here, which make this attach better. So that's 500 people, that's 1500. So we have our 2000 people that we lost changing our waterfront over there. A couple of boats in here. The actual train is coming, which is good. There we go. It's quite popular. I haven't seen that. Where are you guys gonna go? I'm quite like haven't seen that before. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just upgrade this road so they can actually go on a walk in a proper way. Ah, okay, so you guys coming in here, that's good. We just hit about 1000 and there's an income we have 12 quid. That's actually good. 12 quid, I can accept that. We have our fish market here, a couple of fishes sold, which is fine. Our cemetery, that's working well. I'm actually quite surprised. That's like a wee castle we have in here. It's actually a real place. Strom Castle is actually a real place. But I'm actually surprised that it's quite popular, which is good. You know, listen, that's why we did it. Not enough workers. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we're getting there. I think that will be it for today with this place. The next episode I'm gonna add a couple of fields in here just to close that region. I don't know if I actually show you. We have a nice spot in here for our salmon farm, and they're working actually quite well. So our small city, it's looking actually quite good. Quite like that. It looks really green, but at the same time it's I would say it's quite dense. I don't know if I managed to do that, but as you see, that's the main entrance to the city. That was changed over the time, and this train tracks that was added later on, and we have quite a few cars in here, which is good. I think the good solution for us will be a small bus route around the city, and maybe a connection with our region in here. That will be quite good as well. So that's us for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. At the end, I'm gonna show you how we I'm gonna show you a wee overview of what we accomplished till now. So see you next time. Bye bye.
You're listening to Shoreline Radio with me, your host, Carolyn Shine. Words of wisdom for the day. Always think about what you're doing before you do it. And then once you're done,